I feel very strongly that I want to have the ability to pursue my passions in life, and I want other people making those decisions for me. And I want to see, that's why I believe in limited federal government, because it better supports individual freedom, which this firm is all about. Free enterprise. I have a degree in economics. I remember coming to this conclusion very early on, that the best system is through free enterprise. There's a freedom of choice, not some top-down decisions made about what you want and what's best for you and so forth. So that's why, again, not a perfect system, but the consumer wins in free enterprise. And the ability to trust in the rule of law. Otherwise, we have anarchy and chaos. There's a lot of this going on in the world. I just personally believe we have to go through the process and continuing to enhance. And these things I have forged. It took me a while to come up with them. I'm just sharing what I've taken. My journey has come to me to really believe in these principles. I'm just challenging you to pay attention and to dig deeper to find out what you really care about. I am trying to provoke thought, both emotional and logical reactions. And while I can't dialogue with everyone, that really wasn't my intention. My intention is to put stuff out and have you think and reflect. Maybe a dialogue with your friends, maybe a dialogue with family members, maybe you dialogue with each other. That's the intent, but it's certainly to provoke thought, feelings, discussion, dialogue. But at the end, you own your own value set and your own decisions to make what you want to take and receive. But I very much feel that you need to have the courage, get comfortable being uncomfortable, and that includes receiving new information, which you can't improve unless you change. So this is just part of the process. And I reflected back on why I created this program 7 years ago is because I want to share that process with you. And this is part of that process in challenging you. It simply means that you have the strength, courage, and wisdom to receive and consider new information because you know in your heart that you are grounded enough in who you are. And perhaps more importantly, who you want to be. To only shift your thoughts and feelings if and when you decide and if and when you choose to do so. So just because you hear stuff, open your mind, listen to it, take it for what it is, take the good of what you hear, if there is any, and leave the rest behind. That's what I would encourage you to do. But our mission, my job as a CEO, pick a star, any star, that's our star. This is the vision, the mission, and the strategy, and the culture, and that we're trying to, exist here. And then you have a choice to say, does this work for me? Can I be my best version of myself by being part of this? That doesn't mean you have to agree with everything, but there's key things you have to really agree with, otherwise you won't be committed to it.
Keep working hard, never go for the short money. Always remember that no deal is worth your reputation and that your reputation is your most valued asset.
This is a nation, in my opinion, that has always strived to become a more perfect union. Let me be very clear. We're not perfect yet. It will be our ultimate goal. But through these challenges, my parents taught me some very, very valuable lessons. One, education is the key to success. It's the reason why I'm here today. It's the reason why I'm speaking to you today. Two, protect your family and your friends. And three, treat everyone equally and fairly.
Being civil, generous, kind, thoughtful to one another. I truly believe that that is how most Americans are and how they live their life. Lead by example. That is the most important thing you can do. None of us can fix the issues of the entire nation, but can we be the best examples in our communities that we could possibly be? And I have to remind myself of that all the time. Check my temper, and smile, to be empathetic, to listen. And I think civility, part of this is definitely listening. Democracy is a participatory sport. Part of that is gatherings like this, where you take a moment to remind yourself, here we have the opportunity to be a part of this group in this country at this time.
This quote, teach yourself freedom with the same zeal that the world has taught you limits. And with freedom comes responsibility. And when you think about individual freedom, it means there comes with individual responsibility. And one of the biggest ones is to realize you're in control of your own life. You have freedom in your life. And so But if you don't take the time to be thoughtful and reflective and tell yourself, what do I want to achieve? And why do I want to achieve those things? And how am I going to do it? And when am I going to do it? And how often am I going to do it? And where am I going to do it? And with whom am I going to do it? You're not going to be the best version of yourself. You're not going to take full advantage of life. You're not going to take advantage of this freedom that you have. And you have to find things and ask yourself, am I passionately committed? Do I feel emotionally connected to what my values and my goals and what I'm trying to achieve in life are? Do I have a high sense of urgency? And if it's not there, dig deeper, think more. That's what this whole program is about.